So a friend of mine told me he bought a late 90s Eclipse for $1 and asked me if I'd take a look at it. Had some front end damage and needed some work. He said he'd, pay me to try to fix it. And so I started taking a look at this thing. Here's what we found. It's got the hot rod intake on it. Nice and dirty like it should be. Oh, there's a missing hose clamp. Oh, yeah, that's fine. You're fine there. The master cylinder for the clutch is bone dry and full of brown stuff, but I think it came like that from the factory, so that's fine. That'll work just fine. Yeah, that's not a problem. It's got some really fancy Nitto tires on there and some really fancy NK wheels, or what? I don't know how that. What else? Whatever. But those things are rusty. This thing has been sitting since 2009, and it's partly because of this kind of stuff right here. And he said, "Well, I got a wiring issue. The front clip is busted, and the headlights are torn off, and the wiring. Can you fix that?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I can probably fix some wiring stuff." And so here's the fuse box. This is, I think it came like that from the factory, most likely. That's normal. But then you get down here, and you got all this stuff. How many? Oh my goodness. What do you do with this? That's all twisted up. It's supposed to be like that, I think. Yeah. So I can't even look at this thing because that goes straight up into all that fun stuff there. Right up into the fuse box. Oh, this is a nice project. But even after all that, I was wondering about these fenders. I'm like, well, this one's got, there's one bolt there, and there's one more there. My flashlight. It's kind of on, and there's one bolt down there. I was trying to figure out this side. There's no bolts at all. And it's just kind of hung on there. Well, I'm not going to show you, but there's 3 self-tappers under here. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe you can see one. Nice rusted self-tapper. And then there's 2 more underneath. And then I was like, well, why won't this fender fit anymore? Why won't it line up? How far off are you? Let me put my flashlight down. Well, it's off by that much. That's quite a bit. And I thought, well, why is the fender off so far? And so then I went and did this. I shined my flashlight down here. Let's do it this way. There it is right there. See that crumple? Right in the frame? Yep. There's another problem. What do you do?